put your duties in proper perspective. The teaching of yoga does not advise you to fly away from your duties in the world. It tells you to saturate yourself with the thought of God while you do your part in this world where He has placed you. If you desire a life of seclusion in the forest or in the mountains, thinking that in the freedom from duties there you will find God, you must have the will to sit all day, day after day, in meditation. Certainly that effort is commendable, but it is much greater to be able to be in the world, but not of it to perform your true duties for the benefit of others while keeping your mind on God. By forsaking work, no one reaches to perfection. O Arjuna, remaining immersed in yoga, perform all actions, forsaking attachment to their fruits. You must think of greater and lesser duties in proper perspective, and don't let one duty contradict another. In the Sanskrit scriptures there is a divine law, one of the most beautiful laws ever given to the world. If one duty contradicts another duty, it is not a true duty. If you seek financial success at the cost of health, you are not fulfilling your duty to the body. If you are so crazy about religion that you neglect your material responsibilities, you are not balanced. You have allowed one duty to contradict your obligations to your body and family. If you lose sight of your duty toward God because you give all your attention to fussing about your family, that is not duty. Many ask, shall we first acquire material success to fulfill our worldly obligations and then seek God? Or should we have God first and then go after success? By all means, God first. Never begin or end your day without communion with Him in deep meditation. We should remember that we could not perform any duties without the power borrowed from God, so it is to Him we owe our first allegiance. If you do your other duties but forget God, He doesn't like that at all. The ideal is to perform all duties with the sole desire to please God. To speak of seeking God and material fulfillment together sounds good, but unless you meditate deeply and regularly so that you anchor your consciousness in God first, the world will claim all your attention and you will have no time for Him. Without the consciousness that God is with you, your material duties usually turn into methods of torture. But if you have God with you all the time and do your duties with the consciousness of God, you can be the happiest person. Their thoughts fully on me, their being surrendered to me, enlightening one another, proclaiming me always, my devotees are contented and joyful. If I had not had the training of my Guru, Swami Sri Yukteswar, which gave me that divine consciousness, I would have lost heart long ago trying to help people and to build this work, and sometimes getting slaps instead of cooperation. I used to argue with Guruji that organizations are hornets' nests. Everyone expects you to please him. But I have found that if God comes first, spiritual organization is a hive, and God is the honey that nurtures others with divine love and peace. If you rule others with the attitude, I am king, they will soon dethrone you. But if you guide others with sincere love, you can be a king of hearts. Of course, your love is reflected more in true hearts. And when you love all impartially, you can recognize those who respond to that love. Jesus alluded to this when He upheld the devotion of the woman who anointed His head with costly ointment, and the good part that Mary had chosen as she sat absorbed at His feet instead of helping her sister Martha with serving the other guests.